Coach, welcome to HSBN Media Days. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thanks for having us.
And can you introduce yourself and who you have here today?
Yes, ma'am. My name's Tim Shields. I'm with Cardinal Gibbons High School. Trent Shields, I have Preston James, and I have Wyatt Flack, all seniors at Cardinal Gibbons.
Awesome.
Tim, a little bit of a off year last year for the Chiefs. I mean, from a team that came with an eyelash, won a state title a few years back. I used to see 9-15 on the schedule. What went wrong last year, and how do you get it turned around back in the right direction?
So we went from this senior class here saw a 2019 state championship extra inning loss. Had a sour taste in your mouth. Came back the following year, went I believe 10-1. Was off to a really great start. Had a lot of returners. Cut short of COVID. Then this class here last year, their district tournament got cut short of COVID as well. So they've kind of taken a pact among themselves. They're working extremely hard. We're expecting big things this year from these guys. Their work ethic has been great. Their chemistry is excellent. We seem to be doing the things we need to do, on the mound, defensively and offensively as well.
Wyatt, Preston, talk about that a little bit. A few years back, I mean, everything was rolling. State, we would have been ninth graders. Were you guys on that team? On that state
no,
team?
we were not.
No, you were not.
We were not.
Well, just talk about that, because clearly the program's rolling, and then, like I said, COVID just blows everything up for everybody, not just you guys. But talk to me about dealing with that and the program suffering through that and trying to get it all back again, trying to get this whole train rolling again. What a challenge it's been for you guys individually.
I mean, well, we had a bunch of dudes. We had a bunch of dudes on that state championship team. Cut short of COVID. They all left, seniors that year. Came back last year. A bunch of new faces almost everywhere except for 2 or 3 spots. We had a bunch of people step up, and COVID hit us. And
what was that like, Preston? It's got to be a little frustrating, now all of a sudden you got to try and put the whole thing back together again. Talked about that kind of a challenge.
Yeah, it was tough. Like you said, a lot of us didn't have really any varsity experience. We were all new guys to the varsity level. We had a tough schedule last year, but we're working, and we've been working all fall, all of us on our summer teams all fall, to get back and bounce back for this year.
Tim, you as well. I mean, as a coaching staff, that's got to be tough. It's like the whole jigsaw puzzle got blown up, and you got to put it back together again. Talk to me about that challenge.
Well, it's been a challenge, but it's a challenge that Coach Hamilton and our staff has been up to. We're doing the things that we need to do to prepare our team. But I think the thing that's been really interesting is this team is up to the challenge. They know they've got to get this thing back on track. They're doing everything in their power, weight room, on the field, off the field, to get it back on track. A lot last year was schedule. We had a super juggernaut of a schedule, like Preston just said, and we had some inexperience at the varsity level. So when you're going up against those top-tier teams with a little bit of experience, I think that kind of caught us a little bit off guard. But some of the things that we've been doing to prepare are seeming to fall into place. And I'm really excited for this team. I'm excited to see what this season brings for them.
Coach, talk a little bit about your schedule coming for this year.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to face. I mean, definitely have some good teams that we're playing. I don't think it'll be the challenging schedule we've had in the past, where it's been day in and day out. But there's definitely some challenging teams in the schedule. I think there'll be some teams in there that will be good middle of the week teams for us, so to speak. That we should be able to work on some things that we worked on and see some of that. But again, every game is its own, and we're going to go out and play every game like it's either our first or last game, and we're going to go out and do what we need to do.
Where you set the bar this year, Tim, as far as what you want to get done? I mean, obviously when you go to the state final, that's a hell of a bar to set. But realistically, you're off a 9-15 season. What are you looking for this year?
We're a program that really doesn't like to look in the rearview mirror. Even when we had that 2019 run that we lost an extra innings there, we don't tend to look back. We tend to look forward. We're going to deal with in the moment. We're going to deal with what we have to at each particular day. what we need to do, obviously every team revolves around pitching and defense. You know, every good season, we have the arms that I think can get us through there. Our defense has really stepped up. We're going to make some mistakes, but we bounce back. We're mentally ready, and I think offensively is going to be the key for us this year. I think we're going to be able to situationally hit and do some of the things we need to do to kind of piece some runs together.
Wyatt Preston, I want to approach you too. For our viewers, Preston and Wyatt on signing day on Wednesday. Preston signed with Lake Sumter State College, and Wyatt signed on to go play for St. Leo University. So congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Talk to me about signing. Okay, you know, signing in advance before the season, getting it out of the way. From a mental standpoint, is it a relief just to get it done rather than have the whole thing hanging over you? Talk to me about, you know, signing with the school and then getting on with your season.
I mean, yeah, it's been a long recruiting process. I've just been trying to get it off my chest. It's been a while. I've had the options, but I've just been waiting for the best option. And I knew before the season I wanted to get it done, so I wouldn't have that just hanging over my head. And I got it done. It's weight off my chest, weight off my shoulders. Now I'm just focused on the season.
Preston, what about you?
Yeah, it's been nice to get out of the way, and I really can focus on, you know, this team here and just winning. That's our goal is to win every game, play every game like it's the first game of the season, and it's just real nice to be able to come out and just focus on this team and winning.
And welcome, Trent. He's on.
Don't know. Well, Trent, I know, but Trent, what are your expectations for the team this year? Being a part of it, what are you hoping to make
So-
personal goals as well as your team's goals?
As a team, you know, obviously we're shooting for a state title, and that's every team's goal, but I think we're going to shock a lot of people and make a run.
Awesome. Anything else, Coach?
No, just thanks for having us, and we look forward to big things.
Thank you, and thank you for coming out today. We appreciate it. Good luck this season.